I'm going to show you how to make an app to help a child learn to count. I've already added one button to the screen and put a picture on it, and I'm going to do the same for a second button. So I'm going to click on button here and drag that onto the screen. Then I'm going to come onto the side here. I'm going to add an image. I've already saved a file showing a picture of foxes, and I'm going to add that. It's going to be way too big, so I need to adjust the height, and I'm going to make that height about 20% of the screen height, and I'm going to make the width about 35%. Okay, that's a good size. And I want to get rid of the text. So I'll click down here, get rid of the text. Now I'm going to show you how you can program these buttons. I'm going to show you two different ways of adding sounds. Before I go off, I need to find media. And I need to add two extra parts to my app. I need to drop onto it a text-to-speech component, and I need to drop onto it a sound component. And the sound needs to be linked to an actual sound. So I've already recorded a sound here, which I'm going to add and link to the sound file. We're going to leave the designer area, and now we're going to go to the blocks area. This is where you do your programming. It's very much like Scratch. So here we go, when button 1 clicked. So when button 1 is clicked, button 1 is the picture of 8 dogs. So I wanted to play a sound. I'll click down here, and it will give me all the choices of what I can play. Here we go, call sound 1 play. I'm going to drop it down here. And we can, I wonder if we can test it. Can we test it here? No, it won't let us test that there. I'm going to get the next button click. So I'm going to go to button 2. I'm going to choose when button 2 click. I'm going to click here, text to speech, and choose call text to speech 1. And I think I need, let me just check. I'm just going to go to another app that I've recorded. Remind myself where it was. Of course, it's a text. Let me go back to my counting project. Text. Here we are. Speak message. There are 3 foxes. 3. So that's the end of my programming for now. I've got 2 buttons saved, and I've also put onto the screen invisible components, text to speech 1 and sound 1. I had to make sure that the sound had a sound file associated with it. And then we went to the designer blocks, to the blocks. And when we click on each of the items, it will give us those parts that would be valid for that component. So for the button 1, it gives us all the button components. And for button 2, and then text to speech, it gave us all the tools that we might need. And the sound gives us all the options for sound. Now I'm going to test this out. You won't be able to see this, but what I'm going to do is I'm going to get my phone. I'm going to start on the phone the MIT App Inventor companion, and then I'm going to click here, and I'm going to use this to get the companion to run my app temporarily on my phone so I can see if it works. I'm going to stop the video there, and you can do that with yours.